going to see a new topic that is called email writing. Now, email writing means I am not going to tell you about the technical part of the email or something like that. I'm going to tell you about the English, the communicative English part, how to write an email. What are the areas you should consider while writing a formal email? So we will discuss on that. Okay. Yes, just a minute. Acha, then before starting of this, I just need to ask that how many of you using emails? मोनिका, आपका ईमेल है? Obviously email तो होगा. Because of the email, that's the reason why you can log in and join. Otherwise you can't. Yeah. Acha, normally, how often do you send mails? Mail हम लोग कितने बार भेजते हैं? How often do we send mail to any other person? कितने बार भेजते हैं?
सर सेंड करने का काम नहीं पड़ा.
सेंड करने का काम नहीं पड़ा, बस नो जस्ट फॉर द सेक ऑफ लॉगिन करने के लिए आप लोग मेल आईडी चाहिए, तो हम लोगों ने मेल आईडी खोल दिया है. वी जस्ट हैव ए मेल आईडी जस्ट टू हम सब फ्रॉम अदर पर्पज. फॉर सेंडिंग मैसेजेस पर्पज वी rarely use emails, but whenever you are going to join some company, whether it is a big organization or a small organization, normally we communicate through emails. Okay, nowadays I think in our organization also, in any corporate or any other organization, government agencies also, they communicate officially. They communicate through emails. Okay, it's a very popular mode of official communication. Okay. इसका कुछ reason भी है why the mail has become so popular nowadays. First of all, thing is that there are very few seconds you can send any message. Then दूसरी बात ये है कि savings of the papers. Okay, paper बचता है अगर चिट्ठी करेंगे तो फिर you can save the papers. Then another thing is that if you want to send the message to so many people, then you can send the message in groups also, rather than putting it on notice board. शायद कोई देखेगा कि नहीं देखेगा, somebody will see it or somebody will not see it. But if you will send it to emails, there is more chance that there is an official record that okay, you have sent this message to everybody. This is the thing. Okay, so before going further, let us have some a very genuine quiz on this. Okay. The email ID of a person contains dash parts. How many parts are there? Any idea? I think all of you have. Do you know how many parts are there in email? जी, प्रसन्ना सर, मोनिका, क्रांति.
No.
How many parts are there in a mail ID? एक मेल आईडी में कितने पार्ट्स होता है?
Actually, parts of mail ID.
Yeah. Any idea?
Sir?
Everybody has mail ID. Yeah. Yes. You can guess. 2, 3, 4, 5.
4, sir.
4 parts. Okay. There are 2 parts. Okay. 2 parts means हर एक mail ID, every mail ID normally. First part is that example I can show you the example. Like in the screen you can see like Jack and Jill @gmail.com. You can see that. The first part is called the user name part. It should be a unique one. And the second part is the domain part. Okay. And which is known as the company or the organization providing the email service. Okay. If Google is providing it, is called Gmail part. And the division you can divide it by using an @ symbol. Okay, so that means there is an username part. In between there is an @ symbol. Another is Gmail part. Okay, another is a domain part. Every email ID. Okay, suppose at the end of each and every class, I also shared my mail ID to you. The @Gramtaran. So at gramtaran.org.in, that is called the domain part. and the rest is part called the username part. Okay. In fact, your username, your mail ID also the same situation. Okay, that username may be a alphabetical and maybe numerical, maybe alphanumerical. Okay. Acha, the email ID of the company of the primary recipient of the mail is entered in dash field. हम लोग जब email ID लिखते हैं, whenever you want to send someone, the recipient mail address हम लोग कहाँ पे लिखते हैं? Where should we write the recipient mail ID? To CC, BCC, if a subject. Yeah, hello.
To.
जी बिल्कुल, yeah, right. So if we want to send a mail to somebody, then obviously that person's mail ID we should write on the to area. Okay. Okay. In the mail communication, have you ever heard about that word CC? CC stand for what? आपने सुना है CC का क्या होता है मतलब या फिर बिल्कुल नहीं सुना है? There is a concept called CC in mail.
Copy.
जी जरा फिर से बोलेंगे?
Casual copy.
Casual copy.
No. It's
Carbon
copy. Yes, it's carbon copy. Okay. So yes, carbon copy. What are the use of this carbon copy? I will also tell you a little bit on this. Okay. ये carbon copy का concept क्या है? क्यों है? Okay. The primary place for receiving an email is dash. So in our email, जब हम लोग email में login करते हैं, where we can find the emails normally. The primary place where receiving an email is dash.
Inbox is.
Yeah, बिल्कुल. Inbox में. Okay, so if you open your mail, login करके, you have a login, your mail ID and a password, then obviously all the mails which you have received, you can find those mails inside inbox. Okay. Okay, and if you want to look at your mails which you have sent to someone else, you can find those in a sent mail. And if you write a mail but you have not sent it to anywhere, that will be in your draft actually. Draft matlab if you write a mail but you have not sent it to anyone, that will be automatically saved into draft. Okay. Yeah, this is a very common question. This one, sharing personal information on social media is dash.
Unsafe.
Safe, unsafe, appreciable, commendable.
Unsafe.
Yes. It's very unsafe. Okay. So whenever it is nothing to do with the email, but it's just a general question. That's on general how to use the online social media platform. So we should not use the personal information on social media. Yeah. Okay, then there are 5 main parts of the email. Thank you for participating. You have some idea about emails, but let us see that what are the 5 main areas we should know about whenever writing an email. In email, there are 5 parts. First of all, there is a to and from. There is a subject part. Then there comes about the salutation part. Then comes about the body of the message, and at the end there is a signature part. There are basically 5 points we need to consider, especially when we are writing a formal email. Okay. So one by one, we are going to see what are the things we mails. So the first part is to or from part. Okay. Now from part is nothing to worry because you are writing the mail to someone else automatically. Your mail ID is the from mail ID. Okay. But when you are writing to someone, so obviously you have to write the mail ID is its proper mail ID. Okay. It should be in a proper mail ID format. Okay. So here in the picture you can see then there is a 2 address spaces there where you can write your mail ID to whom you are writing an email should write the email ID. Now there you can see in the 2 space you can write the person's mail ID, and another 2 options is also available, that is CC and BCC. the full form of CC, as I said in my quiz, that is called carbon copy, and the other part is called blind carbon copy, BCC. Okay. Have you ever know the use of carbon copy? This is nothing to do with the English part, but this is some technical things there. Do you know what is the use of carbon copy? Have you ever do it? Have you ever done it? Write a carbon copy to someone? Okay, I will tell you one example. Suppose among yourself, I'll just give an example of our students. Monica wants to send an email to Prasanna. So what Monica will do will open will open her mail ID, and at the to place she will write Prasanna's mail ID at to place. So obviously, and write something in the subject part, and write something in the body part, and she will send the email to Prasanna. So obviously, Prasanna will get the email. That is the first case. But in the second case, suppose Monica wants to write an email to Prasanna. At the same time, she also wanted that one carbon copy of that email will send to me also, send to the teacher also. Okay, so what Monica will do in the to part, at the to space, she will write Prasanna's mail ID. At the CC part, she will write my mail ID. Okay, so I have nothing to do with the mail. Monica is writing the mail to Prasanna, but she's simply sending a carbon copy, just a copy of that message to me also, because I am the higher authority. She just wanted me to be aware about that. Okay, this is a conversation going between Prasanna and Monica. Okay, so immediately the message will go to Prasanna, as well as this. One copy of that message will come to my mail ID also. So I will get an information that Monica has sent an email to Prasanna. That means you are sending a copy of that mail to me also, to me as well. That is why it is called carbon copy. Now there is also an option that is called blind carbon copy. Now what is blind carbon copy?
More than two.
No. There is also another trick in that. Suppose Monica wanted to send an email to Prasanna, but she wanted to send an copy to me as well. But another thing is that she wanted to keep it secret. Nobody should know that. I think especially Prasanna, she should not be aware. She should not know that I have that copy also. Got it? Because when you are keeping it CC, Monica can also see it. When Prasanna will get the message, get the email, she can also see that Monica has sent her an email. In the CC, our teacher is also in the CC. My mail ID is also in CC. Monica can see it. But when you are putting it in blind carbon copy, one copy of that message will be to my mail ID, but Prasanna cannot see it. Prasanna completely blind on it. Okay, got it. So this is a very interesting thing, but very less people find it that using BCC, blind carbon copy. तो blind carbon copy से दूसरे को पता नहीं चलेगा कि आपने किसी को CC में रखा है. Okay, in CC everybody will get to know that who is in CC, but BCC the receivers, all the receivers, they will don't have any idea that who is in the CC actually. Okay, but the CC, there is someone in the CC, she or he will get the carbon copy. दूसरों को पता नहीं चलेगा कि कौन है. That's the reason why its name is blind CC. Okay, so you can write. Acha, if you want to write more than one person the same mail, okay, then nothing to worry about that. Just in the to address bar mein, just write one mail ID, then give a comma, then write a second mail ID, give a comma, then write a third mail ID, give a comma, and accordingly you can write as many number of mail IDs as you can. Okay. Similarly, you can put more than one mail ID in CC. You can put more than one mail ID in BCC also. Okay, that is what we can do it. Okay. Suppose that I am sending an email to my father, but I am also putting my grandfather in CC. My grandfather should know that there is a conversation between the father and the grandson. Okay, then I can put then nothing will go with that. I can also write multiple email IDs. So automatically the same message will transfer to multiple people also. Okay. Like in the WhatsApp, we are preparing groups. Okay, dear all, today 5 p.m. you will have a class. So similarly, so I can also, if I have your mail IDs, I can also send you the mail. Dear all, today we have a class. Please join at 5. Same mail will go to the everybody. Nothing to worry about that. Okay. Okay then. This is the one to and from you can write. Now, next comes about the subject part. The subject part. Subject, there is under the address mail ID, no address bar to and CC. There is also find a blank space that is write a subject. Is it really necessary to write a subject? Because if you will not write the subject, still you can send a mail. There is nothing worry about that. Okay. If you are using Yahoo or Gmail, whatever you are using it, no, if you don't write the subject, still you can send it. But definitely, we should, whenever you are writing a mail to someone, we should write a subject part. What is the meaning of subject actually? The subject, the first thing the people will see in your message together with your name. Okay. So for example, someone of you cannot attend today's session because of the bad health, maybe. So he or she wanted to send me a mail. So what should be the subject he should write? She should write, sir, could not attend the class due to bad health. Just that's all. So subject, we can say it's just like a headline. In a newspaper, okay, there are a lot of news are there, a lot of articles are there, but every paragraph, every news article, it has some headline, no, written in the big and bold letters. Okay, suppose we don't have any time, we are in a hurry, so we don't go for the detail. We just look at the headline, and we just close the newspaper and we just move on. So this headline will help us to identify that, okay, what is this mail is all about? What is the theme? What is the main idea of this email message is all about? Okay. So that's the suppose because suppose I am writing an email to my manager, but my manager is a very busy person. Okay. No, he or she is getting hundreds of emails each and every day. Some of them are very useful emails. Some of them are not so useful. Maybe some spam or maybe some advertisement emails, some promotional emails. So if I will not write the subject, maybe my manager will miss the email if it is important, but still he is not looking at the email because he thought not getting it is not so important. So if I will write on the subject part, it's very important. No, the important document is there. Please find the attachment. It's an important document. It's urgent. That kind of subject I'm mentioning. So automatically it will create an attention. Definitely a person will look at your mail. So please write the subject, but don't write the very big sentence in the subject. Try to write the only a small sentence, which should be like a headline in the newspaper. You know now how a headline is written on the newspaper. It's very short, but in a bold line. Okay, very impactful line. So try to write the subject on that basis actually. Okay. Now next about salutation. अच्छा salutation का मतलब क्या? What is the meaning of salutation? Do you have any idea? Salutation का मतलब किसी को पता है? Yeah. What is Prasanna? Prasanna चली गई. Salutation कभी सुना? Salutation का मतलब क्या होता है?
No sir, I have idea.
Salutation का
No
मतलब
idea,
होता है just in English communication. We are doing just greetings, na? Hi, hello, good evening.
Yes.
Yeah, in the mail ID or in the letters also. In the अगर हम किसी से पेन एंड पेपर में लेटर भी लिखते हैं, dear Mr. X, okay, या फिर no respected sir, those words is known as salutation. Okay, the normally at the starting of each and every mail, we write dear Mr. This one, dear yeah, respected sir, okay, dear Mr. Malhotra, dear Mr. Sarma. So you are writing like this. Okay. So this is what we call a salutation in email. Normally when we normally talk and we normally greet to someone, okay, तो उसको ही हम लोग बोलते हैं, hi, hello, how are you, good morning, good afternoon. In the mail, normally we don't write in a good afternoon or good morning like that. Okay, there is not you should not write like no good morning, good afternoon, because thing is that mail जो है, maybe the receiver of the mail, he may or may not open the mail immediately. Maybe I'm sending an email to someone at the morning. Maybe that other guy who is receiving the mail, maybe he or she is opening the mail in the afternoon. Okay, so if I will write it in a good morning, maybe it is not appropriate. But I should write like dear, respected, or if you are writing in a casual mail, very informal mail, you can also write hi. No, is also okay. That is what you call a salutation. Okay. Now let us see few examples in the salutation part. Okay, although salutation is not a very big deal, but yeah, we should have an idea that what kind of salutation we should write. Okay. If you know the person to whom we are writing that, then we can write the name. We can mention the name. Okay. Suppose I am writing one of you. Like Monica is there. Okay, dear Monica. That is absolutely okay. Okay. Suppose I am writing to one of my colleague. Okay. He is Mr. Dilip. Okay. Dear Mr. Dilip. Okay. You can write that one. Suppose I know that guy. Okay. So in that case, you can mention the name. Okay. Okay. Otherwise, you can just simply say dear sir or dear madam. Okay. If you don't know the person name, sometimes it is also happened. No? So we don't know how that person is really looking like. Suppose for example, I just purchased something from online, but I got a wrong product. So I will write an email to their customer care. But I don't know that who is there at their customer care, who is sitting there, whether he is a male or female. So I cannot write dear sir or dear madam, or instead of that, I should write dear sir or ma'am. Okay. Then I can write the subject part. I can write my body part. Okay. So in some case, you don't know that who is sitting on that particular chair. Okay. Suppose there are some problem with my bank. I want to write an email to my bank manager, but I don't know that who is currently there, that particular branch of that bank, who is manager there, male or female, whether he or she is a new young officer or a very senior officer. So simply write down dear sir or madam. Okay, in that case, no need to mention any name. Okay, if you want to write a casually someone, suppose I'm writing an email to my friend, to my auntie, to my uncle, like that, then hello, hi, it will be okay, it will be fine. Okay. There is also another way of writing a salutation, that is called to whom it may concern. To whom it may concern. What is the meaning of to whom it may concern? Okay. That means, for example, in which case we can write it actually, to whom it may concern. No, whenever you will get an experience certificate from someone, from some organization, from an employer, okay, they normally write to whom it may concern. The meaning of to whom it may concern is that anyone who is reading this letter or anyone who is reading this email, it is for that person. It is for that person. For example, I just told you that what is the meaning of CC. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. Suppose, like Monica is writing an email to Prasanna, keeping me as CC, keeping me as carbon copy. Okay. So what Monica will write, dear Prasanna, then comma, then she will write something, some issue. Okay. So that carbon copy of that mail also come to my inbox. Monica has written some message to Prasanna. So when I will read the first line, dear Monica, that means I will get to know that Monica has sent this mail exclusively to Prasanna. I am just a carbon copy. ये मैसेज मेरे लिए नहीं है, ये मैसेज Prasanna ke liye, because in the mail salutation has been written that dear Prasanna. Got it? But suppose I want to send a mail to the entire group, lot of people, okay, lot of people, and I don't want to write any name there. Okay, I can write dear all. Okay, this is the way I can write dear all. That means this mail is for all, or also I can write to whom it may concern. That means whoever there is reading, is getting this mail and reading this mail is for them. This mail is for that person. जो कोई भी ये मेल पढ़ रहा है, okay, जो कोई भी ये मेल पढ़ रहा है. So the meaning of to whom it may concern is like that. Okay. Normally, whenever a company is providing any experience certificate, they normally usually write on that. Okay. Or in the notice board also, it's also written on like that. Okay. To whom it may concern. Okay. Suppose I'm writing the email to a multiple persons. There are 2-3 persons are there. So I can also mention their individual names. No? Like dear Mary, Bob, and Sue. In the right hand corner, you can see the example. Dear Mary. No need to write. No need to repeat the dear word again and again. Dear Mary, dear Bob, or dear Sue. No. Dear Mary, Bob, and Sue. This is how you can write the emails. Okay. This is about the salutation. And don't forget to write the salutation. Okay. Suppose any one of you is writing a mail to me. Okay. So yeah, you can write like dear sir, or respected is also there. Respected also you can write it. Whenever I write to my manager, I usually write respected madam. Because my manager, my reporting authority is a female, so I normally write respected ma'am. Is also another formal way to write email. I write the salutation. Okay. Then after salutation part, next come about the body of the message. So this is the most important part. This is the most important part, and this is the I think the main part where English comes, where we need to write. Okay, there are three things you need to consider whenever you are writing a formal email. First of all, think that your message should be correct and clear in relation to the content, grammar, and spelling. Okay, why spelling check is important in message in writing is there, because whenever we are speaking something, maybe someone will not notice the pronunciation, or someone will not notice the grammar part, or someone will not notice the spelling part. But whenever you are writing something, then definitely your spelling, your grammar can be easily identified. Okay. तो बोलने में अगर गलती हो जाए तो वो मैनेज हो सकता है. You can manage whenever you are speak. You are doing some mistake, whenever you are while speaking something. But whenever I am sending a message, in a written message, email or something, and I am doing a terribly spelling mistake and or a grammatical mistake, then after sending the email, I cannot change it. I may change. I may delete from my email ID, but it will be remain there in the email of the receiver end. Okay, जिसको मैं mail भेज रहा हूँ, the person whom I am sending the email, they can easily identify the grammatical mistake or spelling mistake. Okay, so whenever you are writing something, be very careful. You can check the spelling. Suppose I am writing a email to someone, to my boss maybe. Okay, I don't know, some doubt is there, some word is there. I have no information. No, please find the attachment. I don't know the spelling of attachment. Okay, I can search from the Google, then I can write it. There is no issue. Right now also there are also various softwares are there which will help you to find out the wrong spelling one. Okay, so better to check it then write it. Okay. Then second point is that always try to write in a paragraph. Okay, whether it is a single paragraph or more than that, but paragraph looks decent. Okay, then how to make paragraph actually? Depending on the idea, the main idea. Each paragraph has one main idea. Should be focusing on idea. It is not like that. Sir told us to make a paragraph, then let us make 3-4 paragraphs. No, not like that. If one paragraph should be focused on one particular theme, one particular idea, the second paragraph should be follow another idea. or another no another important message, then like that. Okay. So try to write it in this particular way. Okay. Let us see an example. Suppose there is a vacancy for a job. Okay, I saw that advertisement. Then I'm writing to the company regarding that. I want to apply. I want to apply in that company. So how should I write on that? Okay. So the body of the message should be like that. Okay. The dear hiring manager. Okay. You can write that. I don't know because I don't know that who is hiring, who is there. Maybe who is the HR there. That's the reason why I've just written dear hiring manager. I'm writing to apply for the position of a communication officer within XY consultancy firm. From the very first sentence, it is to the point. Okay, घुमा फिरा के नहीं बोला. पहले sentence में, from the very beginning, the writer, the body of the message is to the point. Okay, so that means the first paragraph is regarding that he or she wanted to apply for the job. Okay, then I have been working at ABC Limited for the past 3 years. Now, in the second line, he just wrote something about his or her past experience. I'm competent in communication skills, research, and public relations skills. Then she tried to write some of his unique skills, which is going to be very much helpful for the upcoming job. I can work with no or minimal supervision. Because she has experience, she's also written that I can work with no or minimum supervision. Okay, मेरे को supervise की जरूरत नहीं है because I am already experienced. Without any supervision, I can work because I am an experienced candidate. This is what it is trying to write on the first paragraph. What is the second paragraph? Okay, second paragraph, some other information is there. Attached are my cover letter and a resume for your perusal. Okay, they are right. They have written. They are writing that I have also sent attached my resume, my biodata, as well as my cover letter. Now, what is cover letter? What is resume? That is another topic to discuss in the coming classes in the separate module for that. That is resume as well as cover letter. Cover letter क्या है? Resume क्या है? हम लोग वो भी देखेंगे. But अभी के लिए, that I have attached that my cover letter and the resume. I am waiting in hope to get your feedback. Okay, that means I'm expecting some response, your answer, your reply. Okay, that's all. Thank you. Regards. So look at the body. The blue part is the body part. Huh? The blue part or the information written on the bold blue part is the body part. There are two paragraphs. First paragraph regarding that wants to apply for the job. It has some work experience regarding on that. And then the second paragraph, just at the end, some closing lines are there. That it has just attached the cover letter and the resume with the mail, and waiting for the reply, waiting for the feedback. That's all. Okay, simple, to the point, and very clearly written messages. That's all. Okay, so this is how your body should be like this. Okay. Okay. Then comes about the signature part. Yeah. Hello, are you there? सब क्लोज सुन रहे हैं ना?
Sir.
Yeah. ये Dell कौन है? I don't know who is Dell. Prasanna, is you there? Are you
Yes,
there?
sir.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you just changed the device. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then what is the signature? Now we cannot make a signature. Normally, we cannot do a signature in emails. If you are writing a letter on a pen and paper, then we can make a signature. But here the meaning of signature is that writing your name at the end. Okay, at the closing, you may write thank you or thanks and regards, or simply you can write regards. Okay, then you can write your name, or you can write your detail also. Okay, signature means not only your name, your designation, or you're working at somewhere, your company details, your telephone, fax, or your any other mail ID, Suppose you have your personal website or anything you want to say, you have any Twitter account you want to that people should visit your Twitter account or any social media account, you can also write there. Okay. Suppose I will send a mail to you. Okay, sir, please send us the send us the PPT of today's session. So what I will do, I will write a multiple mail ID. Okay, to Prasanna, to Kranti, to Monica, by writing comma comma comma. Then, dear all, no, as per your request, I'm sending you my the PowerPoint presentation of today's session. I hope that it will be helpful. If any case in doubt, you can contact to me. Thank you very much. Thanks and regards. At the end, you can write thanks and regards. Then I can write my name, like Devadarshi Patnaik. You can say English trainer, Gamtarang Centurion University, my phone number, like that. So at the end, I should write my name and detail. If you will not write your name, आप लोग सोच रहे होंगे, you might be thinking, sir, if I would not write the name from my mail ID, anybody can guess the name because my mail ID में normally the नाम होता है. Okay, okay, okay. For example, I will write Monica. What is your mail ID? Hello. Yeah. Hello.
Hello,
Yeah. What is your mail ID?
sir. Moniraj. Hello,
Yes. What is your mail ID?
Moniraj143342@gmail.com.
Okay. That means no कुछ लेटर भी होता है उसमें कुछ न्यूमेरिकल भी होता है. Okay. Yeah, Kranti, are you there? Kranti? Yeah, what is your mail ID, Kranti?
pkranti145@gmail.com, sir.
Yes. So normally from the mail ID, we cannot know the exact name. Sometimes. Okay, maybe from my mail ID you can find out the exact name, but it is not possible. I have seen a lot of people created a mail ID with their pet name, with their superman@gmail.com, like that. So from these kind of names we cannot know the exact name of that person. Okay, so it is better to write the signature. Okay, don't expect that people will get your name, your full name from your mail ID, because mail ID only by reading your mail ID is not sufficient, that it will not tell everything about you. No, we cannot identify you fully. Okay, so it is better to write a signature part. Okay, don't forget to write that part. Okay. So yeah, so these are the 5 parts we normally you can see that at the end of the signature. Let us see one more example. Yeah, this is the informal mail ID. This is the informal mail. This is not the formal. This is the informal mail. Okay, like from you need to know. Don't need to write it because from is automatically is there. Subject, yeah, definitely you need to write the subject part. Okay, that means yeah, to from is there, subject is there, and then salutation is there. Okay, here I think Fadli is trying to write a mail to Lofa. So yes, so the subject is that greetings from the Penang. Penang means something, maybe some company or like that. Okay, dear Lofa, hello Lofa, how are you? It's a completely informal mail. It's informal mail. Okay. It has been a while since we last spoke. बहुत दिन हो गए बात किए हुए. I decided to send you an email instead of calling you on your busy schedule. Okay, how's your family, especially on your recent flood incident? Maybe in their area some flood is there. I hope you and your family are in a good shape. I look forward to hearing from you. Take care and send my warmest regard to your family. Okay, and best wishes, Fredly. Okay, so these are the example of number 4 is the body part and number 5 is the signature part. Okay, so don't forget to write this 5 important portion of an email. Okay. Okay, now I'm just going to ask you that for an okay, this is another formal mail. This is another formal mail. Okay. Uh, at the end of the class, I will share my mail ID to you, and I will request all of you to please send an email to me. Okay, on which on how on which topic? Maybe on for a 2-day leave or like that. Okay, for a 2-day leave or like, because leave application is the most common thing we are sending and through emails. Okay, this is an example. Let us see first. Let us see it first. Respected Mrs. Minahil Qasim, I am Sami, Executive Marketing Officer, writing for today's leave. That means there is an employee who is working as an Executive Marketing Officer, and he is writing for 1-day leave, for today leave. Okay. I am Sami, Executive Marketing Officer, writing for today's leave. I am not feeling well today because of flu and cough with temperature. थोड़ा सर्दी खांसी हो गया है, टेम्परेचर भी है. I took medicine in evening and morning, but not in a position to attend my office. Okay, from the mail I can see he he's just also he has also taken medicine, but still he's not feeling well. He's not a condition to attend the office. So please approve 1-day leave, and if needed, I will submit another leave application for leave extension. Okay, अगर हो सके तो एक दिन के लिए छुट्टी अप्रूव कर दीजिए. So he is requesting for approval. Maybe Ms. Qasim is his reporting authority, or maybe his manager, like that. Okay, he's his boss. So maybe that's the reason why she is requesting for her approval. Please approve 1-day leave, and if needed, if Mr. Sami is not feeling well, then he may extend his leave. If needed, I will submit another leave application for leave extension. Okay, thanking you, Sami Yusuf, Executive Marketing Officer. Okay, you can see the signature part now. He just write the entire name with his position, because in an company there are hundreds of employees. If you only write the company without writing your any employee ID or any department, then it will be very confusing that who is writing this mail actually. Okay, there are some common names are there. Okay, suppose I will say okay, like Suresh, Ramesh. These are very common names. We can find two same name of 2-3 employees. Okay, so better to write the entire name in the signature part, as well as also write the your full designation. Okay. Now what I'm here the mail is over just one paragraph actually. Okay, there is okay. There is nothing to write the mail without any. Just try to write a mail to short, crisp, and to the point. Okay, because in formal mails, nobody has a lot of time to read your mail. Okay, so it's better to, if you are writing in something in official mail, better to keep it very short. Okay, you keep it to the point. From the very first sentence, write it to the point. And we normally start the body part with the problem, and we normally end the body part to our expectations. We normally end our body part at what we are expecting from the authority. Normally ऐसा होता है. Okay, you can divide the body part into 2 parts. The first portion of the body part, you can write that what are the problem, what are the issues you are facing, any problem, what are the problems, what are the issues. Then the last part of the body, you may write that what you are expecting, what you are requesting for. Okay, आप क्या चाहते हैं. Okay, like that. Okay, in the informal also you can see in the previous mail in the C, उसने पहले ही बोल दिया था. बहुत दिनों से बात नहीं किया. It has been since a while last week, so I decided to send a mail. That's the thing. That's the issue. That's the subject, main idea of the mail actually. And the end, take care and send my warmest regards. Okay, I'm looking forward to hearing from you. मैं आपसे भी कुछ सुनना चाहता हूँ. Okay, this is what you can write. Okay, now how to end a particular body part. Okay, body part को end कैसे करना है? Okay, ये तो body part हो गया. I have told you that how to write a body part. I can give you some example, but I cannot tell you that no, there are 1,000 types of emails. I can just we can discuss some examples actually. But these are some tips I want to share with you. Okay, whenever you are writing a formal email, okay, to some company or to within your company, to a colleague or to your senior, you can write, you can end your body part by writing these kind of sentences. Waiting for your quick response. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to your reply. Looking forward to your approval, like that. Okay, suppose I want to take a leave. I want to take a leave. Okay, I want to take a 2-day leave because of some medical issue or because of some my personal issue. I want to write to my manager. Yeah, I can at the end of the mail, I can write like this. The ending of the mail, ending of the body part, looking forward to your approval. I will be highly obliged if you approve this 2-day leave. Okay. Suppose I'm applying for a job. I saw a vacancy in the newspaper or some job searching website, and I just send a mail to the HR. Okay, and I'm going to apply for this position, for this vacancy. I have experience for this, blah blah blah. At the end, I can write waiting for your quick response. I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, मैंने अपना वाला लिख दिया. I have just written my part. Then it is now up to you. But please send me a reply. Okay. And whenever you are also getting a mail, try to send a reply. Maybe say a quick or small response is also very good. Okay. Normally हम लोग response नहीं करते. Somebody is asking me something. Okay. If I will not reply to something that, then also it is not good actually. Okay. तो वहाँ पे reply भी आना चाहिए. But वो reply आएगा कैसे? अगर हम लोग request करेंगे, then it will become more impactful. I look forward to a reply. Okay. मान लीजिए उस कंपनी ने ऑलरेडी किसी को हायर कर लिया है. If somebody is already the company is already hired to someone, but I'm still applying for that job, they may give a reply that okay, thank you for applying in your organization. We are sorry to inform you that we have already filled up that vacancy. We have already filled up that position. Okay, we may consider your resume for other post or like that. वो लोग reply कर सकते हैं. But by ending your message by this is going to be a very good one. Okay. Acha. So yeah, that's all for today's session. And okay, just look at my mail ID. This is, I think all of you can see my mail ID. ना? आप लोग मेरा mail ID देख सकते हैं ना?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yeah. Kranti and Prasanna, this is also for you. Okay, please write a leave application to my mail ID.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, this is the home task for you. Okay, and I will
Okay, sir.
definitely reply. Okay, if there is any mistake or something like that, if anything you need to improve or any particular part, I can. This is going to help you because in future, आजकल future में फिर आजकल भी चल रहा है. Each and every company, any official communication is through mail. So you should know that how to write a proper mail in English. Okay. So आपको the main topic is that what kind of mail you need to write to me? A leave application. Maybe 1-day leave, 2-day leave, the reason जो भी हो. Okay. Your sister's marriage or your bad health or something, any marketing, any personal issue, going for a holiday, okay, anything you want to write, you can write. Okay, any day for 1-day leave, for 2-day leave, that should be a leave application. Okay. जैसे मैंने बोला the 5 points you need to mention. Okay. To form like that, then the salutation part, and then the body part, and the your signature part. You can write. So in your case, what should be the signature? Suppose Kranti want to write a mail to me. He will write a mail, respected sir, and like this, or dear sir, blah blah blah. Any I want to take a leave. I will be very grateful if you will allow me a 2-day leave. At the end, he may write Kranti Gold. DVOC clothing design. So I will get to know that okay, this mail is from a student known as Kranti. He is from DVOC's batch. Okay, so you can write like this. This is a homework. Okay, please. It will not take too much time. Okay, so please send it to me by tomorrow. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So yes. So how was the class? You may write your feedback in the comment section. in the chat room, or you can also share it to me. How is the class